Hey there, I'm Jen. Welcome to my shop, Sentimental Wood Art. Come along and join me on my woodworking journey as I create things that just touch my heart and make me smile, and learn to get more creative with each adventure and project that I dive into. Can't forget my puppies since I'm a dog walker. I hope you find something that generates an idea for you. One day when I was Googling, I saw this height chart with the words "loved by measure" written on it. Then I came across this collapsible measuring stick that really got my creative juices going, and I thought I could do something with this. So the idea is to create a memories measuring stick, a way to sort of show this is your life, and it's a really nice gift. Of course, I had to create an explanation of what the measuring stick means and rack my brain for memories of my loved ones' lives from when they were in elementary school to high school to college. And then you got the 30s to 40s. And then for when you turn 50, you have to have, of course, they're loved beyond measure. Now these are the boards that I have cut up, and the idea is I'm going to drill holes in each end, not on the top end and not on the bottom one, and make it so it will flip so they can see the words written on the piece. So I'm having to click on each line and move them so they match. Very painstaking. I decided that they both should be stained. Since the whole measuring stick is going to be stained in the end, I really need to see what it looks like when it's all said and done. Now to the CNC. I'm trying to lay it out so it doesn't hit the clamp on both sides and make sure that I get it zeroed properly. You remember in the St. Patty's Day video, I didn't zero it properly and it totally cut into the wood incorrectly. Now, when I've done this, I thought I had it perfect, but then I got to this end. I don't know if you can see there, it's not actually cutting. So I realized that the clamp is a little more, well, and she's not helping at all. So this was my practice piece. And I stopped it because I was realizing the lines weren't at the edge to make it look like a ruler. This is the real piece that I'm going to use once I've drilled a hole. I'm trying to figure out how to do multiple years. I had one design and then I lost it, so I noticed this plus sign down at the bottom. I think I can add design. I'm going to have to research this a little bit, but so I added something here so the same dimensions came back up and I was able to paste it. So when I click on this one, that has the new one I did. This has the old one I did. I also needed to figure out how this was going to go together. I made this little prototype to see how we could attach things and make it flow. We cut off a nail head and countersunk it so it was flat and wouldn't mess up the ruler. Now, cutting the nails seems like an easy endeavor, but they would go flying. I put this bowl underneath in hopes that it would catch the nail head so I could find them easily enough. It worked for the most part. I'm sure I still have some nails on my floor somewhere. I really needed to stop and think through how this was going to lay out, because on one side of the measuring stick there had to be the countersunk nail head. On the other side it had to be the smaller one so it would fit together and open easily enough. Now, if I got it mixed up when I put it on the CNC, something was going to be upside down. So I tried to figure out how I was going to label it and make sure that everything just flowed. I'm getting ready to sand and stain my measuring sticks. Trying to figure out how to remember what's what when I do this, because it's going to make a difference for when the measuring stick opens. So right now I thought I could put blue tape down, but I got to remind myself that for the first one we have a bigger inset hole for the makeshift brad we made. That is on the right side. So the bigger inset for number 2 is on the left side. Then for number 3, it's on the right side. Number 4, it's on the left side. And then there isn't one on the last one. So hopefully when I sand and stain this and put these back, I can remember this. But now I just documented it, so I'll refer to my video. I managed to get everything painted and in the same direction that it needed to be, so I didn't get confused when I got to the CNC. Unfortunately, when I tried to lay the sticks out on the CNC, the clamps kept hitting. So we had to drill holes in our clamps and cut off the bolt so it wouldn't hit. Look how close the CNC is coming to the bit, or the bolt. The bit is coming close to the... Miraculously, I got this to work. But what I had to do was, because it knocked this clamp off twice. I don't know where it shows me the machine track on the Inventables, Easel Inventables. So once I got through the Chico stick, roller skates, and all of this, I had to delete this on there and then try again just with the ruler part. And unfortunately, it was halfway off of the wood, so then I had to readjust. And then, of course, when I readjusted, the machine path went a whole new direction and totally knocked it off again. Let's see how the second one goes. The final solution was to use double-sided tape with blue tape so I didn't pull off the stain. Okay, so I finally got them all carved out on the CNC. It took about an hour per measuring stick. Now we're gluing them together while using our little nail heads, our makeshift barbs on the bigger hole, and then attaching them. We put a little bit of silicone on the smaller hole. So one side has a small hole, other side has this bigger hole where the nail head goes. Glue them together. Let's see how it turned out. So this is her life, years 1 through 10. Some stuff from elementary school and her family. Then we went 10 through 20. Music for band, the high school, her first car, her first job. She played soccer. Then 20 through 30, college, her first condo, getting her degree. 30 through 40, her family, her kids and her husband. And then loved beyond measure. Love it.